Let me explain how the Instagram algorithm works in 2021 without any complications or confusion. That's what this video is all about. And in a second, I'll switch over to my computer so I can share some visuals to help explain. On this channel, I talk a lot about branding, marketing, always practical advice to build your brand. Be sure to subscribe for more videos just like this one. Now, let's get to an explanation about the Instagram algorithm in 2021. To understand the Instagram algorithm, we need to look at three main characteristics of it, starting with the first one, relationship. This is the relationship that a user and another user or a brand have between each other, okay? So the more DMs you have with someone, the more comments you leave on each other's posts, the more saves and likes that you do, and I should say saves is particularly poignant in this. We all consider, saves to be one of the most important metrics. And, essentially, the more you tag each other, the stronger Instagram will view your relationship. The greater the engagement, the stronger it considers your relationship. Now let's look at interest. Instagram shows users accounts that they are most interested in, which includes people you're following. So for example, this is a friend of mine, Amy. We interact with each other often, and so I'm seeing her on my newsfeed. Just because you're following someone, that doesn't guarantee you're going to see all of their content. Same thing, if people are following you, if they don't interact with you, they're not going to see your content automatically. Instagram is going to serve users content they interact with most, posts that they get the most interactions on, and accounts that are tagged or mentioned. Now, interest also includes what you see on the Explore page, okay? I'm going to click over there now. Content from users, this is normally content from users that you aren't following yet. So Instagram considers a user interested in a certain topic, okay, and then they're going to show you more of that. So in this, we're seeing carousels, we're seeing reels and dance moves and great interior design and Gary Vee and all kinds of things that Instagram thinks that I am interested in. And they're pretty accurate, right? And so they're paying attention to what you interact with, and they're going to serve you more of that because it's going to keep you on the app and it's going to keep you engaged. Think of it this way. The algorithm gives people what they want, so the more a user interacts with a brand or a type of content, the more that user is going to see from that brand. Okay, now finally, let's look at the third characteristic, which is timeliness. The more recent your post, the more likely it's going to be pushed to the top of someone's newsfeed. Instagram pays attention to when content was published. This is why it pays off to be consistent. Posting regularly does matter because the more you post, the more likely your post will be at the top of someone's feed. You're seeing content at the top of mine right now. The more someone sees your post, the more likely someone's going to interact with it. And the more someone interacts with your post, the more Instagram is going to show your post to that user. Now, this applies to feed posts. It also applies to stories. So think about your stories. Views, reactions, replies, and DMs all contribute to Instagram's take on the content you care about and what it will show you for stories up along the top bar here. Now you're seeing my Instagram. This all relates to yours. And hopefully understanding now relationship, interest, and timeliness better explains the algorithm right now. There you go. That's the algorithm in 2021. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Any thoughts or lingering questions, be sure to put those in the comments below, or we can continue the conversation. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Likes, and consider subscribing for more videos just like this one here on YouTube about personal branding, Instagram, and everything else I talk about. Always practical advice to build your brand. Next, I'm linking you through to some other videos about Instagram that I think you'll find helpful. I'm Phil. Thanks for watching. Those videos are coming up next.